One day, Henry was feeling very sorry for himself. It had not been too long ago since he had a terrible accident on his skipper run. After that accident, Sir Topham Hatt was sending him to Crewe to get mended again. "Oh dear," he sighed. "I'll never be the same engine again." On his way to Crewe, Henry had to stop at a red signal. Just then, James arrived with a train of dirty coal trucks. "Blech," he mumbled. "What a dirty sight." "Hello, James," whistled Henry. "Enjoying your busy day?" "Just as enough of you when you're gone to Crewe," James replied. "Do you know that on the other railway," he continued, "that there are engines who don't whistle at some crossings? It doesn't seem right." And he puffed away to the big station. Henry was amazed. On their way to Crewe, Henry spoke with his driver and told him all about what James had said. The driver laughed. "On the other railway, there are signs telling engines not to whistle there. There are places where they're quiet. You don't want them to be disturbed, wouldn't you?" "Oh, yes, I guess we might," replied Henry. "But they're really only there for your safety," continued the driver. I'm sorry to say that Henry was too excited to listen to warning. The next day when Henry came back, he was mended, fixed round funnel to wheels in every corner of his bunker. Just then, Thomas arrived with Henry's guaranteed passengers. "Hello, Henry," he called. "You look splendid with your new shape." "Thank you, Thomas," said Henry happily. Soon his coaches were full and the guard blew his whistle. But just as Henry was about to leave, his whistle made a strange sound. His driver blew the whistle again, but it still sounded different and slow. The driver was concerned, but didn't bother checking the problem. Near the big station was a shunting yard. Some engines, like Edward, were kept very busy at them. He was taking a long train to another station. "Wheesh," he sighed. "These trucks are one after another. Now, it is important to whistle here in case another engine is backing towards you." But since Henry's whistle was broken, trouble lay ahead. Henry arrived at the station, but realized that he was on the wrong track. Edward was shunting onto his line. Henry tried to blow his whistle, but this time it didn't make a sound. All Henry could do was shut his eyes tightly. Suddenly a porter noticed and blew his whistle as loudly as he could that Edward cleared the line just in time before a serious accident could occur. Henry's driver ran back to see if everyone else was all right. "I'm all right, Henry," Edward said, "but you didn't blow your whistle." It was then that Henry and his driver explained what had happened. Edward and the passengers were relieved. Just then, a workman came, holding a splendid whistle in his hand. "One of the crew members told me that your whistle was faulty, Henry," he explained. "So he delivered this here to our railway. Now you can whistle properly like a proper engine." Henry was relieved. "Now I understand why whistles are important, driver," he said. "Bet you do," said his driver. "Without whistles, all railways wouldn't work safely without them." Soon, Henry's whistle was in place, but ever since that accident, he never wanted to lose his whistle ever again. As Henry was about to leave, he heard a strange noise. "Wait, what is that? You idiot! That's not Henry's wonky whistle. That's Gordon's. Dang, restart."